1,000 of these have been ordered today. Our best value of the day, 1,000 in this show already. What you're looking at, that style happens to be called the Kholo. That's the slide in our today's special value. But Leah, as you walk on over, because I feel like you should totally join, the second style, if you two are together in that shot, the one that's a thong sandal, she's called the Yumi. So when you see both of those profiles, that's our today's special value offer. Both of those styles, same price, $39.98. Both of them have the APA-MA acceptance, seal of acceptance, so they're both putting your body in natural alignment. They both are an easy on, slip off. They're extremely high fashion, and at the same time, you're getting a fast fashion price for something that is expert in comfort and expert in putting your body back in natural alignment. These are Revitalign. You might know them previously as Spenco. They have 50 years of orthotic technology know-how behind them, but you don't have to be watching and go, do I actually need an orthotic? You don't have to need an orthotic to put these on and love them. This should be twice the price, $79.99. Right now, we're $40 off. That's a half off sale, but only until the end of the day. So I want to be clear and let you know that you have two different silhouettes to choose from. Both of them are exactly the same price. She's called the Yumi, and she's called the Kholo. They're both the exact same price, $39.98. They both have that metatarsal dome in here. They both have the floral design and that lovely kind of jewel grade drop in the center of each one of these perforated flowers. They both have this lovely scuba type texture that's super smooth on the backside, and they both will make you say, ah, and give you that don't I look cute feeling. So I'm going to walk you through colors and let you know that they're available in whole sizes, medium and wide, 5 through 12 medium, wide is 6 through 12 wide, whole only, half sizes should size up. So you're 8.5, you're bopping to a 9. Taking you through colors, this is the sage. Well, here's the bronze, starting with the bronze. Here is the sage. And the sage has that sage, this toe post is going to be nice and lovely and soft and smooth. Here we have it in your black, and black is flooded all the way to the bottom. So you get black flooded all the way to the bottom. Maybe that has to be your work shoe. Remember, you're going to choose style and then color and then size, and you're done. It's coming to your home. Here we have it for you in the white. You're letting us know Yumi or Kholo in that white with that ditzy floral design on top. The Kholo has 2 points of adjustability, so you can completely customize it. Here we have it in silver. Everybody has been flocking to the silver, maybe for that bride or the wedding party, or maybe you're just like me and razzle dazzle is where you live. And look at the bottom with the silver. So that has that gray bottom. Here we have it in, I think we're calling this the denim, and boy, is she ever cute. It literally looks like a pair of jeans. Choosing Yumi, which is that thong silhouette, or the Kholo, which is a slide. So if you're like, Rachel, I love a toe post, you're going for the Yumi and the thong. If you're like, no toe post for me, girly, you're gonna go for the Kholo. But my recommendation is to get both, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Here's the one that I'm wearing, which is the desert color. That is so pretty, the desert flower in your choice of styles. This should be twice the price at $79.99. We're $39, and again, for one day and one day only, we have what we like to call a fast fashion or disposable fashion price for a brand that's been around for 50 plus years, has sold 100 million plus inserts simply for their technology and know-how when it comes to putting your body back in natural alignment. I'm gonna bring my guest out. Her name is Lara Sulpizio, and she brings us the Revitalign, AKA Spenco, because that might be what you know it as. Same brand. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Happy Mother's
Really
Day to
nice
you,
to see
Pet
you.
Mama.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Pet Mama Day, Dog Mama Day.
Okay, well, it's every day is Dog Mama Day
every day
in my world, right?
So, Lara, as I mentioned, you guys are steeped in technology and know-how when it comes to putting your body back in natural alignment.
We are, and right off the bat, I mean, we could get into so many style details here, but we should talk about exactly what you're saying. Yeah. And I know we've got a great animation to really walk you through what you get when you enlist Revitalign technology, because it's all about that deep heel cupping. It's all about that cradling arch support. We're talking inner as well as outer arch. It's all about that metatarsal dome right there. It's that little pad you didn't even know you needed, but just feels so good. So from the moment your heel hits the ground, you're met by this deep heel cup. It's going to cradle and align your foot with every step, putting your whole body in proper alignment. And then medial and lateral arch support. So we're talking inner as well as outer, universal arch support requiring no break-in time. That beloved metatarsal dome represented in green here, Rachel's going to just alleviate stress and strain from the ball of your foot, allowing your toes to move freely. Now, if you take a look at this graphic, this thermal image here, look at the right-hand side. See all of those blues and greens? That coloration indicates where you're getting contact and a relief of stress and strain. So that's what you get with Revitalign Full Contact Comfort. On the left, think about those sandals that come on the cardboard, small, medium, and large, no bueno, right? So it's like walking on a tightrope. You don't see all of that coloration, meaning there's no contact and there's no support. We want you to have full contact.
Full contact, full support. It feels like your foot is being supported like you're walking on sand. Here's what I love about the Kholo PS is that if you're flying or traveling and your feet swell, you get on the plane and your shoes are, you know, your feet are a size 9 and you get off and they're 9.5. This is completely adjustable. You have 100% adjustability, and there's that little metatarsal dome that I know that you're talking about, which honestly feels like a little massage moment when you put these on. There is zero break-in period. This deep heel cup that you're getting, you get all that traction underneath. I got to give you updates on what's going on with color, and then we're going to go jump over to the models. But hold tight with me, Em, if you would. So this is the bronze, and here, this one is called Kholo, and that's Yumi. And sizing, again, is what?
It's whole sizes only, but it's really easy, very forgiving. So if you are a 6.5, go to the 7, 8.5, go to a 9, size up.
All you're doing is sizing up. So when this bronze, we've got this lovely gold bead, like a jewel grade drop bead. I love that the ditzy flowers are different sizes. So it's not just like, it has just so much more interest that you're going on. So that's the bronze. Then here we have it in sage, and I'm going to show you both so you can look. Okay, I love the sage and this really nice toe post. We'll talk to you about that. That's this fabric. I was listening to Dr. Pagano, and he said there was even research on how long this should be so that it was comfortable on your foot, like whether or not it should be shorter or longer, to make sure that it's as comfortable on as many feet as possible. And that has almost a little bit of a gunmetal as that beaded drop in the middle. That's your sage. Then we go to our black. Black is that gunmetal as well, flooded to the bottom because maybe you work somewhere in service where they're like, you need to have a full flush to the floor black sandal, and that does it for you. Here it is in the white. I'm going to tell you, the white is going really quickly, and we've got an update on the white. In the white, fewer than 900 to go around in the Yumi.
So pretty.
And then the Yumi, this is the most popular. So when I say fewer than 900, and we've got over 1,100 of these spoken for in this show alone.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now 2,000 in this show alone. If you're looking at this and thinking, I want the white, no time for hesitation or delay. Just put it in your cart and check out. And that's a gold bead drop that looks like jewelry that you're seeing. And that's Yumi is going to be your thong silhouette. Kholo will be your slide. Here's the silver. I love the only metallic.
And it's great. It's not so metallic that it's giving you mirror image, right?
No.
It's just a perfect silver.
So pretty. And in the silver, we've got a gunmetal as that center drop. The silver also floods down to a gray bottom, which I think is very sophisticated.
Yeah, it's tonal.
Yeah. Here's the denim, which Dr. Pagano was absolutely loving.
I love it too. And I love that it's a dark denim because it reads dressier, and it's also matches everything, right? Because it's denim.
Look how fun that is. I have Kim Gravel. I've got Kim Gravel on right now, but oftentimes we're presenting like Prima Bell or Flexibel or your Triple Luxe denims. It's going to be perfect, or your crops or capris for your, 4th of July or Memorial Day. You've got a blue shoe on the bottom, so do your red, white, and blue moment. And here's me, Desert Flower. Just call me Rachel, aka Desert Flower. There you go. In this lovely coral, a 680-675 should be twice the price. If you're looking at this and going to your eyes, it's under $40 for what is a sandal slide. Want to walk over this way?
Yeah, I would love to.
We're all going to be wearing for the entirety of the summer. It is National Walking Month, and you want to have a sandal on that supports you, because here's what you don't want to have happen. You don't want to be with family and friends. You're out at the amusement park, or you're out at the concert, and everybody else is like, "We're going to keep going for 2 more hours," and you're like, "Nope. the dogs are tired. I gotta go home or I gotta sit this one out.
That sounds familiar.
Oh, is that you? Is that you,
was
Crystal?
me.
That was you? We have to sit this one out? This is something where it gives you, it energizes your feet. It allows your feet to continue going. This isn't a sandal where you get home and you're like, I have to kick these off because I can't do one more step in them. In fact, it's the opposite. You'll have these on. Your feet will outlast how long you can stay awake. Like you might be, I have to go home because I'm dead tired, but not because your feet are hurting, right? You might be like, I'm up way past my bedtime, but my feet could go for 20,000 more steps. That's how that's gonna feel on you. So when you're going to that amusement park, when you're going to that state fair, when you're walking the boardwalk, when you're doing the sightseeing and seeing the Bell in Philadelphia, or you're looking at the Golden Gate and you're in San Francisco, or you're Lakeshore Drive in Chicago, or the Arch in St. Louis, or you're in New Orleans and you're on Bourbon Street and you're listening to some jazz. This is going to be the sandal that will save your entire fun and extend the fun and also look so pretty and cute. Because look at the style. You want to talk to us about how we're all designed differently?
Now I feel like I need to go to all these cities and take my Revitalign, right?
Yes.
But I love how you were talking about being able to go and your shoes outlasting your fatigue, right?
Correct.
But that's one of the things that I love, because this is that shoe that I forget. Like sometimes I'll wear my indoor Revitalign and I'm so busy doing my things, I end up leaving the house and wearing them all day long and not even realizing. And that's what I love about Revitalign, is that I'm not thinking about my feet.
No.
Because there's nothing pinching, there's nothing hurting, there's no break-in required for any of these. It's not like a lot of those orthotic shoes that they'll say, okay, well, Rachel, for 45 minutes you can wear these when you get them home around the house, tomorrow for an hour, and then so on and so forth. This is out of the box comfortable, out of the box supportive, out of the box aligning. This is wellness starting from your feet up. Right?
Wellness, starting from your feet up, which means, if you're stepping out of the bed and you're like, wow, my ankles hurt, my shins hurt, my knees hurt, maybe it's simply you're not slipping on the correct pair of shoes.
Bingo.
You're not putting your body in the alignment that it's calling for and craving and needs. And when you do, you might wake up and realize, wow, when I put my feet in these, I'm not feeling that ankle pain or that knee pain or that what have you. This isn't a medical claim. This isn't a promise.
Right.
The reality is that when you have your body sitting firmly the way that it's supposed to be with your entire structure, the knees connected to the shins and the whole 9 yards, then you're not getting those aches. They're not wonky. It's not like out of alignment. And so when your body's seated perfectly, like when you're in the roller coaster and they're like shunk, shunk. Make sure you're seated perfectly. That's what this does.
Right.
And you feel great. You feel empowered and ready to do that 10, 15, 20,000 steps a day. When I was in Amsterdam, one of the days, I was at like 22,000 steps. And I was just like,
amazing.
I love that, right? And I wanted to
Amazing.
keep going. Okay, update. I'm gonna show you colors. But before I do, I just wanna say Crystal, she's in some little jeans. She's got a t-shirt on, little crossbody in the sage, in the Kholo. So that's that green in the sage. Sizes are gonna be medium and wide at under 40 bucks. I am in Kim Gravel jeans, in that little ribbon, the rainbow cuff, and I have it on in the desert flower, because I think desert flower is delicious in Kholo.
It looks great. I have the denim on in the Yumi because I'm a true quote-unquote flip-flop wearer, but these are so much more than a flip-flop.
Oh, absolutely, and you have it on in the denim.
Yep.
And then Leah has it with a skirt, in the bronze, in that Yumi again. Over 3,500 now spoken for. Call us if you're picking these up. We're at 1-800-395-1601. We'd love to hear your story. So, as I was saying, I cannot believe that this is this price. And just to give you some back inside baseball about this, our buyers negotiated this price months and months ago.
Right.
So before all the Willy Wonka stuff has been happening with everything else, because it's a sandal silhouette that should retail for $80, $79.99, if we're being specific. It's still over half off. $40 is your saving. You could buy 2 of ours for less than 1 at retail. But to be clear, you might see a similar silhouette to this at retail, but not exact. Not only did our buyers negotiate a rock star over half off price, but they also negotiated with Revitalign, let's have something that is exclusive and is exquisite and has colors and silhouettes you can't find anywhere else, but for one day only can we hold this price. $13.33, $4,000 now spoken for. This isn't a sandal that APMA seal of acceptance, you can't buy that.
It's not a pay to play.
It's not a paid you know, acceptance. Like, oh, pay $500,000 and you get to get the APMA seal. They don't play about that.
No.
They're serious about what's the care and does this really help foot health and overall wellness. We're gonna walk through colors one more time. I'll let you do it because you're the expert, but tell us about the bronze and then we'll keep going.
The bronze is a beautiful neutral. It's just got a subtle amount of shimmer. And then of course that beautiful flower applique, and it's the first time we've done that.